Hi, in this video I'm going to explain how to make the Díaz del Rio's family traditional croquette recipe. So as you may know, croquettes are a Spanish fritter which you can eat in mostly of the traditional restaurants and bars of Spain, and you can find them of many different flavors such as ham, spinach, or the traditional puchero or cocido. But what makes special a croquette, it's not this flavor, because we can locate ham croquettes in many different bars and restaurants in Spain. What makes special a croquette, it's its base that, because it's what makes all the consistent and the base for all the ingredients that we're going to put on them in the future. So for that we're going to be using around 2 or 3 entire mugs of milk and half a mug of bakery flour. What makes special this recipe is that we're using milk instead of water to make that base dough, which water is commonly used to make the base dough. We're going to be using as well around 75 Spanish ham grams that we have to cut in this that we had to cut previously, and we're going to be using around 100 grams of cheese, cow milk cheese, because it has to have soft flavor, so it doesn't cover the flavors of the rest of the ingredients. We're going to be using as well around only a pinch of nutmeg, which we're going to mix all together in this pan that we need as well. We need also 2 or 1 wooden spoon preferable if it's wooden, and we're going to need around 2 tablespoons of butter. Also we're going to need 2 metal spoons, a bowl, as much as we need of breadcrumbs, and another pan which we're going to fill with around 3 centimeters of extra virgin olive oil, because if we use that oil, the croquettes are going to have a very good quality, and they're gonna taste better than if we use, for example, sunflower oil. And finally, a dish where we're going to place the final result. Okay, so we have all the ingredients here prepared to be mixed, and we're going to turn on this fire. And we're going to put the batter here in order to make it melt, and we're going to cover all the surface of the pan with it. Now that the batter is covering all the surface of the pan, we're going to put on it all the flour and all milk, And finally we're going to put on the ham the cheese. And finally the nutmeg. And now this part of the process is very tedious because we have to mix all this together during approximately half an hour at the minimum power of our cook, because if we stop, the mixture won't be uniform and we won't get a very nice croquettes. Okay, so now that we have here the dough cooled down, which is called, I forgot to mention that it's called bechamel. Now we're going to take these 2 spoons and we're going to do what I call the cracket movement, which is something like this. You take 1 spoon and face the other and take the piece of mass together several times, and you get pieces of dough around the sides, which are going to be falling until you get the ideal quantity of bechamel that we're going to put in this dish with breadcrumbs, and we're going to roll, obviously with clean hands. We're going to roll the croquette until it gets very covered with the breadcrumbs, and then we're going to take our spatula and we put it into preheat olive oil, the of the pan that I mentioned before. We let it cook during around 30 seconds, more or less. And I think now it's ready to go, so we take it carefully and we place it on the dish.